as we're checking color, plantains are found all over the Caribbean, Central America, and they haven't always been native to these areas. So it brings up that question, how did plantains get to the east side of the world? And they were actually indigenous to Southeast Asia. And it wasn't until, the slave trade routes were brought to Africa. And as the African American slaves were transported to the Americas, it was an easy and affordable plant to grow if you had any type of agricultural background, which they all did, just due to their lifestyle. And that's how it became a native food, because it was easy, it was affordable, and it was the only thing they had. So it had to become their lifeline, their nutrition. And again, that starchy carb, it keeps you full for hours, which you will see after you eat this. Be expected for a fantastic nap or sleep for whoever's in Europe.
So I'm pulling these out because I want everybody to see that we've got that nice golden brown color on them. The last two, we probably could have left them a little longer, but that's fine. So we're going to go back to our station. I'm going to bring my cutting board back over. These need to cool for like 30 seconds before you start smashing them. So that's why I brought them back over here on the paper towel line sheet. We're going to reuse this paper towel line plate again in a second. But Kiana, this is always one of the fun part of making tostones. One, turn your heat down to low. We don't want our oil to get cold, but we also don't want to leave it on that medium heat. So turn your burner down to low and let that oil keep doing its thing. We'll turn it back up when it comes time to fry again. But Kiana, my favorite question, what do you use to smash your tostones? So how do you smash yours?
An aluminum cup is really easy for us. When washing the dishes so I can eat faster. And I like to clean the kitchen as I go. And Lily actually brought that up as a great reminder for just cooking along the way. It makes it a lot more enjoyable at the end when you see a delicious meal and a partially clean kitchen.
You know it. I love it. So I also have a cup, but I discovered this the last time I was able to travel to Tennessee. I discovered this cast iron. It's like a grill press for burgers or bacon or whatever. And I discovered that it smashes tostones really well. And it was only like $10. So I get to use it for everything, but it's amazing for smashing tostones. So I've got one on the board here. Doesn't require a lot of force. You are not trying to obliterate these. You're just going to put a weight on it. Give it a gentle press. Might have to give it a little more. All right, there's those rough spots you were looking for, Kiana. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you might have to use a knife. There we go. To loosen it up. There we go. Let's get another one.
And for everyone who's and does not have Adrian's beautiful hack from Tennessee, Adam and Jasmine give a great rec for using an all-clad pan. You can use the wooden mallet as well.
Anything that's got some weight and heft to it. I remember my mom used to have this old wooden meat cleaver that she used only for smashing tostones. So whatever you got, as long as it's got some weight and some body to it, it'll work. All right, so we smashed that one. Let's get another one. Let's go with 5.
And I hear you bringing your mom up with your cooking and that beautiful relationship that has, been weaved through cooking. What is a dish or a lesson that always carries weight with you when you think of your mother?
So it's getting cold. So chicken and rice is always one because she makes it in the traditional Panamanian style, the chicken stewed in tomato sauce and vinegar and onions and garlic. But it's getting cold. So she makes a chicken and yuca soup that I will be honest, I don't even attempt to make. I just beg her to make for me. I know how to make it. but it's just something about when your mom makes it for you. So that is one. She can pretty much guarantee at some point I will be asking her if she can leave a container on the porch and do a porch drop for me so that we can stay safe, but I can still have some soup.